Bobby. It's an honor to be here in this Khasi Magnessa business webinar. First of all, my respect to the honorable diamond of Meghalaya, Drosing sir, and of course I know Kishore Suting sir. You guys have done fantastic job, and I have no idea if I am in your age would take up this opportunity as a career and build a team. You guys have done it a fantastic job, and looks like you guys are more younger than us, and I wish God to give you more health and more time to change many youngsters like us. And thank you so much for the work that you guys are doing. And first of all, thank you so much, Bobby. I don't know what you find in me. You have invited me for this webinar, and again, thank you so much all the people who have joined this webinar from all over the world, or maybe a couple of my friends have joined today from Dubai as well. And almost Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we can see people. I even noticed one person was from Delhi, was talking. I mean, he was just showing the thumbs up and stuff. I guess it's a really exciting, and I've attended so many Magnessa business webinar in last 2 years, the time that we started online businesses, right? But I guess this is the first Magnessa business webinar. I never felt this much of energy after attending the program. So ma'am Skelda, you are fantastic. You are fantastic. I wish if there is a chance again to work in your team, Skelda ma'am, I would definitely up for it. Anyway, and also respect to Carlo sir. Though I cannot understand the language that you speak, but I can really connect with you. I know where you're coming from, and it's a fantastic journey, sir, that you had. And keep doing this. I'm sure one day this program will hit 1,000 people in Meghalaya and spread everywhere, and you guys will rock. And coming back to me, and she got an introduction. I mean, she introduced me to this forum, saying that I have 18 years of experience, and probably many of us were looking for one elderly man up here in the screen. All right. So 18 years, I don't call it as 18 years of experience, because I started network marketing in 2006, but I quit in the very first month, after joining. The reason I quit is that when I went to the meeting, one guy took me to the meeting, and I was 19 and a half year old. I was like a guy, jump into everything and quit within maybe 1 month. I guess in my life, if I've done anything longer period of time, that 1 month, in fact. So I joined engineering, I quit in 6 months, and I joined many companies. I quit in 1.5 months, 2 months. And I was a big time quitter, in fact, education, or, I wanted to become a film director. The only thing I've completed in my education is I've done a film training. I'm a certified film director too. And my passion was to become a film director. And I was thinking one day I'll become like a great director in the Bollywood, or maybe Hollywood, or maybe Sandalwood or something. With that dream, I came from my village to Bangalore and looking for a job, because I, movies, as you know, guys, that if I have to learn the work, no salary and nothing. And in my early age, I lost my dad. In my family, there are 6 elder brothers and 1 elder sister. And, it was very difficult, because when I quit engineering, family stopped supporting, and family were telling, because it was very difficult for them to arrange the money, and gave it to me to finish my engineering, but which, I couldn't do it. And I disappointed my family and came to Bangalore with a dream of become a film director, without knowing a real life, how it looks like, because I was so young. And by the way, I started working in the, some of the serials in Sandalwood in Bangalore, and I was doing pretty good. But later what happened, one day I fall sick, and there was a time that I did not have the money in my bank account. And once the other side, I was sick. I feel now, after being in network marketing for a very long time, in my opinion, the most unluckiest person in this earth is the guy who doesn't have money at the same time is sick. Imagine a person that's sleeping in ICU but no money in the bank. So it's a very saddest part. So that time that happened, and I guess if that wouldn't have happened with me, I always needed. I mean, at that particular time, I wanted just 300 rupees to buy a medicine, which I did not have. I guess at that time, I came to know the power of money, the power of, having money in the bank account. Till the time, my mind was different. I was jumping from here and there, as every youngster does. So that particular time changed my life, and my thought process changed. I got into a job. When I was in a job, and that time one guy came into my life and he changed my life. I would like to thank him rest of my life. And is none other than Mr. Srijit Nair, the Executive Director of Magnessa, and a person who actually stayed with me as an elder brother and helped me in this business to be the person that I am today. I would like to even thank him, Mr. Baiju Matthew, all the way from Cochin and Kerala. These two gentlemen have changed my life in Magnessa, ladies and gentlemen. Rest of my life, me and my family will be thankful to these guys. And about Magnessa, about network marketing, first of all, because I've seen many companies. I've seen all the hurdles. This is not my first company. Magnessa is not my first company, ladies and gentlemen, but I can promise you, Magnessa is going to be my last company. So that's for sure. All right. I got into a first company, 2006, and till 2009, I did not do anything, just like most of us does that, right? I know many people start Magnessa just like that. For the first month, 2 months, 3 months, there are part-timers, there are full-timers. But even I want to introduce a particular category. There are some-timers also, right? There are full-timers, there are part-timers, there are some-timers. I was in that category. Whenever I get kind of a click and I was looking for a prospect. In 2006, I'm talking about. Within the first month, I approached my brother. My brother told me, first of all, you're a quitter. You did not study completely. Imagine if I'm joining you with a business, what would happen? And that was the first rejection from my brother. And I approached my sister-in-law, who's my brother, wife. And she was like, I wish I can join, but your brother, right? That's the only dialogue that she said. And then in the family members itself, they stopped. They told me that it will not work. Don't do this. And then I started approaching my couple of my friends, and most of the friends, they were so happy. They were so close to me. Weekends we used to meet, hang out, and all the stuff was happening. By the time I just told them about my network marketing opportunity, the next day itself, I see that my friend circle was, if it is this much, it came down to this much. All the friends, started, blocking me from Facebook, and Facebook, they were calling and avoiding and all this stuff. And I thought, oh my God, what did I do? I guess I did something wrong. I guess this business is not good. I'm not good for it. If I start doing this, I'll lose my friends. I lose my family members. Why to disappoint them? I thought like that, and I quit network marketing. 2006, September, I'm talking about. And 2007, again, back to back, my uplines. No, this uplines, my God, whoever leaves us, even family might leave, these uplines will leave. They will keep on calling you, telling you. And I thought, I was like, why these people are so insisting me to do this business? I was, in fact, so upset about some uplines, and even I blocked them sometimes, right? And in 2007, I blocked so many uplines, but there was one upline was keep on trying to reach me out and stuff. And the saddest part at that time, but now it is a good part, my upline was staying in the same area where I stay. So he knows my house. If I don't pick up phone call, he used to come my home. So there was no chance to escape from his hand. So then again, he forced me to go to the program. When I went to the program, there were some shocking things, at the same time surprising things. In 2006, I started. In June 2006, September, I quit. And 2007, again, August, this guy took me to one program. Not the guy who approached me, the guy who is an associate of him took me to the one program. When I went to the program, I was, watching the program, and I was also feeling that what these people will not tell straight point. They will simply, beat around the bush and stuff. My attitude was like that. Right? And I was watching the program. But end of the program, they invited one gentleman on stage, and that person went on the stage and started talking about his experience with network marketing. And I, started noticing one thing. He was the guy who approached me in 2006, and that particular day, he was, achieved some rank, and he bought a nice, beautiful red color Skoda Octavia car at that time. And forget about the car that he bought, or forget about the money that he made. I'm sure he was making pretty good money. But I was start thinking, is this the same guy last year approached me? Because that time he bought a laptop bag. In the laptop bag, I even see that there is a hole. And he pulled his pant. In the pant, I noticed that in his socks also there was a holes. And he was not wearing a nice dress, and the way he was speaking, nobody likes to join him. But the same gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, 1 year later, it was like, oh my God, what are changes? In movies I used to see, I like to talk about movies most of the time. So in movies, we see that, right? In heroes of the movies will be poor in the beginning, end of the movie, they'll become rich. We can only see this happening in movies, but in real life, do you see anybody who was so poor and so zero and then all of a sudden in 1 year he'll become a hero. Have you seen that? Anytime, any industry? Thank God. Network marketing has done that, ladies and gentlemen. People thought they will never be successful. They are all driving nice cars, making amazing money. But the best thing is that I don't see money as a success. I don't see car as that success. But the person they become in the process is what is really exciting. And that gentleman, that day I ignored him, feeling that this guy is not a great guy, because looking at, we sometimes we judge based on the look, right? Based on the look we judge. But there is inner look is also there, and that inner look is very important. And that time I realized, oh my God, this network marketing opportunity can change anybody's life within 1 year. Within 1 year. I have no idea who have joined here today for this webinar thinking that how can you say 1 year my life will be changed? You try 1 year and see. You try 1 year. You give your 12 months, 365 days to business. The day, the commitment that you have to your mother, the commitment that you have to your wife, the commitment that you have to your husband, the commitment that you have to your children, make sure have a commitment to 1 year with Magnessa. I'm sure most of us will be there for next 65 to 70 years. I'm talking about the youngsters who have joined here today, 25, 26, 27. You guys will have next 45, 50 years. And I'm sure after 70 or 80 years, everybody in this webinar will be dead for sure. Nobody, no guarantee that you will hear for thousands of years or more than 100 years. If you're using Magnessa product, maybe 5, 10 years will be extra for you. But the life will be, there is a deadline. There is a deadline. And we always postpone things. And we always say that we will see next year. We will see our person who approached me in Magnessa make some money, and then I will join. I did the same thing from 2006. I wish I would have taken this business very seriously in 2006, because in my naked eyes, have seen some people in 2006 who started by 2008-9. They were all making more than crore rupees in an annual income. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have seen at the young time. But unfortunately, I didn't have that attitude and the character to understand this opportunity is a very long-term career. At the same time, it has got a power to change anybody's life. And then 2007, I took this very seriously, and 2008 onwards, I started doing this very seriously. Of course, again, back-to-back failure, because family did not believe, classmates did not believe, relatives did not believe. Everyone turned off just like that. And again, I thought, hey, I'm doing something wrong or what? Then one day, I kind of realized that most of the people, when they are rejecting you, please understand that is called an idea. If everyone understands your idea, that won't be an idea anymore. Imagine Infosys company started in almost 25, 30 years back when computer was not there in the country itself, but they were thinking about to start a software for it. Do you remember 25, 30 years back, there was no computer in India? Hardly some people were they having. 6 months it used to take a deliver for a laptop or a not laptop, that time only big computers. And you should have a license to buy a computer 25, 30 years back. It's not like today you go to shopping mall, buy a laptop just like that. No. At that particular time, Infosys Narayana Murthy started a software company. Imagine how many people might have turned him off, including his family member turned him off. But that person knows that. He had a vision. He had a vision. One day, this is going to change. And the poor people who have joined us today in this webinar, I am asking you, do you have a vision that one day you'll be successful and you can take care of your parents, you can take care of your children? And I'm sure everybody's parents is waiting that you guys will do something. Go and see your parents' face. They may not tell you this. Your mother may not tell you this, that, one day I want you to be successful, because she feels that if she tell you that, my son will start doing something and struggle a lot, because no mother likes to see children struggling. But she has a deep insight that my son or daughter will do something. Think about your mother now. And think about your father. Why did he sacrifice all those things that he did, and he paid the money for your school, college? And what kind of person are you right now? How much money you're earning? Is this for this your parents have taken such a sacrifice things? Definitely no, my friends. They are expecting something. They may not tell you this. It's there inside their heart. And many youngsters in our group, they say that, sir, I'm just 21. I have a lot of time and I don't have to worry. Dear, I would like to tell you this. You have a lot of time. I wish God gives you more time. But think about your parents. Do you think they have more time? Is it your life is only it's you? Or you think that your family is also your life? I thought that. I thought my mother one day she'll see me successful. And she was always telling, one day buy a car and take me to Tirupati temple. Tirupati temple is very famous in Andhra Pradesh. But I did not understand the value of time at that time. I delayed. And she could not see buying me a car. Today, the car is parked outside of my house. Mother is not there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I want to tell you. Think about your parents, right? And now people who have a children, sir, every parent in the world can take any kind of pain, but they cannot see their children going through a lot of problems, right? And I'm a father right now. I have a 2-year-old kid, and she's the biggest motivation for me to take up some more rejection. But bloody, I want to be a rich man in the next 2 to 3 years with Magnessa. That's the only dream that we have. And I'm sure every parents can connect with this, right? Tell me which father likes to, have their children struggling in life, worried about money, falling sick, and no career, nothing. And every parent's like that. And if you're a parent, if you have a children, for them you need to do Magnessa. If you're a youngster, you have elders at home, parents sitting at home, for them you need to do Magnessa. Your life is not just about you. You might be thinking about only you right now. But ladies and gentlemen, when you cross 35, 40, you will start to understand actual life. And this is the words that I would like to share with the youngsters. In coming back to the network marketing industry, 15 years back, the way network marketing was happening in India, now it's a huge opportunity in network marketing. Do you know what's happening in other country with Magnessa? You Google, you'll come to know. USA, United States of America, we always see that country is a very developed country and financially strong country. But do you know the reason why that country has become more powerful? Go and Google it. The network marketing industry made United States of America as the financial strong country. I'm not saying this. The previous, the very couple of, presidents of United States of America, there was a president called Mr. Bill Clinton. He himself in the Senate speech, he mentioned this: because of direct selling industry, our per capita income has increased and we have overcome an unemployment issue. He said very long back. And to understand for us in our country, actually in this earth, the biggest unemployment problem which occurred right now, it's in India, ladies and gentlemen. I guess network marketing is good for network India, and India needs network marketing. Of course, there are a lot of scandals happened, and which some companies were operating like a network marketing. The name is network marketing, but they were not doing network marketing. They were doing pyramid schemes. And many people see a great net. Unfortunately, I feel one more unluckiest people is when they don't see opportunity as opportunity. It's the most unluckiest people. Imagine a Rajinikanth, a superstar. If he wouldn't have understood that opportunity, he got that 35, 40 years back. And if he thought that, a small villain role, I will not do. If he would have said that, today he wouldn't be a superstar in the country. Same way, your friend has invited you for this webinar. You might say that I don't have money, I don't have time, I don't have people, and I don't like selling products. I don't like to join people. I don't like chain business. Tell me what you like. Tell me what do you like? You like the job that you're in right now? You like the salary that you're making right now? You like the way that your parents been treated from you? You like the way your wife is now wearing a dress and having a lifestyle? Tell me, right? This industry, I'll tell you something now. FICCI, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, already predicted network marketing future. KPMG, the second largest consultancy, is telling that only network marketing can solve this unemployment issue. And the Niti Aayog, which is the association, which is an organization works under central government, and the chairman of that is directly a prime minister. And the person, CEO of that Niti Aayog, says is only network marketing can help us to overcome the coronavirus pandemic challenges, whatever we got it right now. And many people have lost lives in coronavirus pandemic time. Forget about, at least they're dead once for all. But look at the people who have lost jobs. They don't have salary, they are alive. One time, dead, it's fine in a way. But if you're alive, you're not able to buy many, next month a grocery. Imagine people like them, right? And that's the more disappointing thing. And you know how many people are happy getting everyday money and every month money from Magnessa. I guess Magnessa has saved more than 10 lakh plus people are working in Magnessa today in 3 different countries. And my family depend on every single penny that we get only from Magnessa. We don't have any other income source. How important your life is, my life was also important. And I'm not a fool to do network marketing if it's not good. I've studied. I've 15 years, I've stuck to one industry. If I would have feel that it's not a good industry in 15 years, I wouldn't have continued. Of course, first 3 years, it was like a, how we do in a college, the first year, we'll chill out, we'll not do anything, we'll simply roam around wearing a nice blazer, nothing, say jai jai and all that. But last 2 years, it will be the serious thing, right? Because everything happens in this earth last minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't say the excuses. It is excuses when you're saying that I don't have money. If you decide, let me tell you something. If God appear in front of you and tell you that there is one side success, the other side is 20,000 or 25,000 rupees, and God tells you that if you want this success, you have to pick up, you need to invest 25,000 rupees. What would you do? What would you do? Right? Many people who stuck at that time, who say that, all right, sir, I don't have money, then there is no vision inside you that you want to be successful. Go and tell your wife, I'm not trying anything to be successful, how she feels. Go and tell your children, Papa is not going to be rich and you will have to struggle like this. Go and tell your parents, I will get stuck like this in a job. Will they happy? So, friends, the only opportunity right now it's available for ordinary people. Why I say ordinary people? I treat myself now also ordinary, because the ordinary people, we can connect with them easily. Of course, now Magnessa is giving good money. In my career, I joined network marketing for extra 10,000 rupees. Yes, couple of times I've touched more than 6 figures in 7 days, 1,12,000 rupees in 7 days. I never thought that I'm going to be earning that much of money. My biggest dream was to buy a two-wheeler in Bangalore. I never thought that I can buy, and my plan was to buy a two-wheeler 5 years. But after joining Magnessa 18 months, I bought a four-wheeler. Look at this. And my biggest dream was to see Bangalore airport once the airport is done. And I was thinking one day I'll go there and see how airport is. Thank God, Magnessa got me 7 abroad trips free of cost. And I know how the Thailand ka baht looks like. I know how the Malaysia ka ringgits looks like, and I know how this Dubai ka dirhams looks like. I've carried all the currency in my pocket. I used to tell my wife that, see, look at the dirhams, how it looks like in Dubai. One day I'll take you there. One day I'll take you there. We'll enjoy. We'll have a lunch there. That's the confidence. And trust me, the money is not the superpower. The money, the confidence that I got myself and my life is the super. If anything, I have to tell about Magnessa. Magnessa did not give me just money, just the car, just the foreign trips. Magnessa gave my life back. And I'm 37. I don't have any more time to waste. I, tell everybody that, get into Magnessa. If you fail also, nothing is going to happen, by the way, right? The money that you paid, you get the products. And even if you did not do Magnessa, next month grocery, you will buy it. You will buy it. And you're not paying anything for company or anything for business. You're buying a product that you're already buying outside. So what more you expect? Beyond this, what kind of opportunity are you waiting that something will come and help you and make you successful, ladies and gentlemen? Right? So I would like to finish this